is this? I mean, I get that the book is allegedly over 1,300 pages and all that, but does a horror film, and not even a full film, given that Stephen King calls the film not a sequel but the second half to it, need to be a Lord of the Rings long? I mean, The Shining was only 144 minutes long, and that was about... Actually, what the film was it about?
Here's Johnny!
Huh. According to my script guide, The Shining was Kubrick confessing to filming the moon landings, which is, as every film geek knows, true. It's just that he was such a perfectionist, he insisted on shooting on location. But does your horror film about a bunch of people fighting off a clown really need to be 169 minutes long? No, it does not. It needed some other stuff though, aside from a serious trip through the editing suite. A lot less CGI would have helped. I mean, a lot less. Like, say 99%, because I've probably said it before and I will say it again, horror films and CGI don't mix. CGI ages and dates quickly, you can tell it's not real, which means you're not as scared as you should be. For further reference, please compare the special effects of The Thing 1982 to The Thing 2011 and then just watch The Thing 1982 again. God, I love that film. Sorry, I appear to be getting very easily distracted from this film by other, better films. It's almost as if this one isn't very memorable. Anyway, according to IMDb, 27 years after their first encounter with the terrifying Pennywise, the Losers Club have grown up and moved away until a devastating phone call brings them back. Which feels like an incomplete description of the plot, but it does well enough. I mean, you can probably guess the rest. You expected the film to be about the Losers Club coming home to fight Pennywise? You're adorable. The Losers Club do indeed return to Derry, but from there, my notes just scream padding, 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 until they mysteriously start reading milk, bread, flour, ice cream, fruit, veg. Anyway, I feel that I should clarify that I've never read the book, nor have I seen Tim Curry's version. And the first film didn't exactly set my world on fire, and whilst I'm aware that that doesn't matter when reviewing a $60 million product, I get the feeling that if I had, then I might have given the slightest stuff about any of the people on screen who were being rather stubborn about keeping their internal organs, well, internal. I mean, the cast was amazing with what they had, but none of them had very much to do anything with. I mean, one of the losers, don't ask me for names, he was just in my notes as probably not Marcus Brigstock, was I think meant to be gay and ashamed of it, but it didn't come across very well in the film because despite the film being almost a green mile long, this film has slightly too big a cast to be able to develop them. I mean, what we know about them in the first 30 minutes is pretty much all we know. I swear Godzilla had more of a character arc. Anyway, our pieces of cardboard are meant to, I think, be defending a town, which can't remember if it has anyone living in it or not, from Pennywise, who can take the form of whatever bad CGI the script demands of him. Except you could remove him from his own film very, very easily and turn this into a film about a group of friends coming home to an old friend's untimely funeral, reheating old memories, treading over old ground, and wondering if there's anything they could have done differently to change his fate. The film works on those few moments when the cast are just enjoying each other's company, but they are few and far between. Oh, and the finale is the worst I have seen in any horror film ever, bar none. And I've seen Jaws the Revenge.
Damn passengers, you're all the same. Complain. Oh, shit.
Cell, and 2006's Wicker Man. It could so easily have been turned into an episode of Doctor Who or any kid show, and then there is the central issue. The big one. Bigger than the instantly dated out-of-place CGI, the flat one-note characters, the fact that people who live on that murder/prison island some call Australia tried to get the poster banned as it was giving their ickle babies nightmares, the inexcusable length and intolerable amount of flashbacks is that this film just isn't scary. At all. I mean, there were scenes that could have become scary were they allowed to develop and breathe and kept away from the CGI, but the film just didn't seem to want anything to do with them. It was as if the film was going, you want a scary scene, there you go, now can I get back to being an indie drama, please? No. I paid to be scared, to worry about turning off the lights at night, to be terrified about falling asleep because of the nightmares that would come, and I slept like a log. My screening was laughing. Not just me, Dunkers, but my whole screening was laughing when I would rather that we were screaming. Is it supposed to be a dark comedy instead of a horror? I mean, I would say I've seen scarier kids film this year, but I just showed my nephew The Dark Crystal for the first time, and now I don't have to babysit anymore, but that's beside the point. Scrap all the flashbacks. Develop the characters, replace the CGI with models, animatronics, people in costumes, anything. Remember that this film was actually meant to be scary, and given that the villain has the powers to do anything he wants instead of being some bozo with a knife or malfunctioning robot, you could have done a hell of a lot more with him. Anything else? I was reminded a lot of Mass Effect 2 for some reason. Build team, keep happy, do loyalty missions so you can take on the baddie who, though, whilst they're meant to be very scary, don't seem terribly interested in actually stopping you. I think I'm done. Apparently, fans of the book are very happy with it, but that means less than nothing to me, and I'm sure there's some indie film I could be raving about, so I'll catch you all next time. Just skip this. But what did you guys think, and what's the scariest film you've ever seen? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, it's been a Dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.